Hey, welcome to Late Night Football Talk. I'm your host, Nick Manzaro.
Co-host Drew.
Let's see. Week 9 recap. Today we're going to be going over the Colts at Patriots, the Rams at Bucks, Bills at versus Jets, the Titans versus Chiefs, and then we will kind of dabble into the Ravens Saints that happened tonight. We're kind of getting off a little late here, but we'll make it work.
Yeah, sorry about that. Work things.
All right, Drew. What was your favorite game this weekend?
The Buffalo Bills losing to the New York Jets, baby.
Oh, yeah?
Loved every second of that, by the way.
Oh, did you? I was, I only hit, I saw the end of that. I've kind of caught myself up now and kind of have an idea of why they lost, I guess.
Did you hear?
What?
We were just talking about injuries before this.
What, the UCL injury?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't, is it going to take him completely out, though?
Out for the year if it's legit.
Oh, no, come on.
Yes.
He's just got to toughen it up. I don't care what he says he has.
Cooper Kupp never misses a game. Ankle injury and all, and he's in. Yeah, that was my biggest game over the weekend. Jets, man. Losing to the Patriots and bouncing back to have a 6-3 record against the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah. No, they played legit. Now, granted, Allen made some really dumb interception mistakes that he should not have made.
Was he feeling 100%? That's the thing.
No, I think he was. I mean, he was killing it.
Yeah.
And then he just the guy's right in front of him. He's going to, he does a lob and it goes right into the guy's hands. Dude, he was right in front of you. You didn't see him? Are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
Just dumb.
So that was definitely my favorite game. I like seeing the Jets in the winning column. I mean, I hate them because, Patriots and everything. But
it's a lose-lose because one of your rivals is going to go out.
Yeah, correct. But you know what? It's been a long time coming for the Jets to do anything. Do I think this means anything? Do I think they're going to go far? No, I don't. I don't think they're going far at all. What was your key game from this weekend? Oh, let me guess. The comeback. Tom Brady.
Yep, comeback kid.
Freaking A, right.
No, seriously. Not that I think that the Rams are a great team. Good defense. One of the things I would say is
Matt Stafford struggling.
Oh, the defense played good though.
Yeah.
The Bucks defense, I've been shitting on them for weeks now.
I will say the Bucks stepped up this week.
That's what I would say, So it's a whole different team. Make it a little louder here. A whole different team when Sean Murphy-Bunting and Davis are playing.
Yeah.
Way different. I mean, they were tackling awesome. A lot of like Bull says, and kind of what I brought up during the preview.
Yeah.
It's a lot of yak yards.
Yeah.
And other than their whole offense, now without having OBJ and stuff and Woods, it's pretty much just Cup.
Robert Woods is nobody in Tennessee.
He should have never left. Why'd they give him away?
I don't know.
They could have kept him.
Yeah, I don't know. And OBJ gets cleared this today or tomorrow. Well, it's technically tomorrow now, obviously. But yeah, he gets cleared to fully participate in football activities now. And
really?
I guess Dallas must have heard our podcast because they're front runners to land him.
Dallas, really?
Yeah, that's what I saw. I saw a report that Dallas is front runners and that the Rams are gonna have to throw some money in this spring if they're.
I think I even got Joe to be like, "Wow, yeah, that's a good option."
Yeah, if Odell goes there, and they take out Dak and put in Cooper Rush, man.
Yeah,
that's what I think needs to happen. And start Pollard, take Zeke out.
No, they'll keep Dak in, but give him OBJ also, even better.
Yeah.
So okay, let's get into the first game.
Well, excuse me.
Before I start going on Brady rants.
Wait, what game are we going over right now?
Colts versus Pats.
Whoa. Oh, yeah.
Come on, it's the first game, 1:00 game.
Jesus.
Colts are now 3-5-1. Patriots are 5-4. Let's give you some game stats here. This was not a close game whatsoever.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
It was close to the Patriots walking them out to the buses.
3:26. Yeah, that's real close. Excuse me. Okay, so I would say time of possession, Colts 29 minutes, Pats 31. That's even, which literally that whole 29 minutes, I think Ellinger, or whatever his name is, just ran a marathon.
Yeah.
He was running for his life the whole time. Let's see. First downs, 8 to 11. and I'm going with Colts first. 121 to 203 for the total yards. Passing yards 43 to 133. Rushing yards 78 to 70, pretty much even there. I will say this: the Colts defense looked badass.
Did they?
They were tackling awesome. Would you not watch this game?
Red zone, and I was working.
Oh my god!
I got called in way earlier than I wanted to, so. But I catch red zone. I catch the highlights. So yeah, it did look good, especially that pick six that I saw. The Patriots were like in their own territory, if that makes sense, and the Colts were in their territory, I should say. And Colts throw the ball, pick six, walked it right in.
It was a shit show game for them. Of course,
they
fired their OC.
They don't look good.
Well, their defense looked great, but they fired their OC and then they fired their head coach.
Jonathan Taylor goes on a tear last year and can't even get a hold, can't stay healthy. You got Jackson as a backup running back who can be a stud, but no holes are opening. Pittman can't get free to save his life.
He had a couple catches.
He had a couple, but not enough.
No, but he wasn't even, and to be honest with you, he was like blanket covered for the most part, and he still just got him. It was pretty sweet.
Pittman right here. He only had 3 receptions, 6 targets, 3 receptions, 22 yards, 0 touchdowns.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, come on, dude. You want to be elite, you got to get open.
No.
You got to fight through these.
Nah, what it was like, honestly, like, it was like watching the versus the Jets.
Just nowhere to go.
There's nowhere to go. He's running for his life right off the bat. Between Wise and
I think they got to get Matt Ryan back in there, honestly.
No, well, what about Foles? They had Foles on the side too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I mean,
put Foles in.
Yeah, seriously, put Foles in. What the hell?
You got to stick.
I know, like Matt Ryan was benched, and they made it clear like he was benched. It's not due to injury, but he also had an elbow injury. So they were saying he has an injury, but that's not the reason.
Yeah.
He's also not the starter. So because I think Frank Wright kind of knew his job was on the line, he made that change. Then it was his offensive coordinator, and then he got fired. And now Jeff Saturday, an analyst, also a Colts consultant, literally was named interim
That's
HC.
sad, dude.
That's crazy, isn't it?
That's sad.
And then I think I saw Adam Schefter basically saying that's the first time it's ever happened that a analyst is someone with no coaching experience in the pro or the college ranks. He literally went from being a player to an analyst to a head coach.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Jim Irsay must love this guy.
Yeah.
Did you see, real quick, sorry. Did you see that today it was all over social media, the video of Peyton Manning yelling at Jeff Saturday?
No.
Basically saying like he comes over the line, he's like, hey. That's right. He goes, hey, don't call the plays, you know what I mean? Because I don't know, he's bitching at him for like he's telling him what to do, but Peyton Manning's over there yelling at the offensive lineman, and finally one of the guys, I don't know who it is at this point. I mean, it was like 15, 20 years ago. It feels like, because Jeff Saturday is the center, comes over and says, "Hey, go sit down." And Peyton Manning's like, "No, we're cool." As he's yelling at him. You haven't seen that?
No.
Oh, you gotta watch that one.
Yeah.
It's hilarious, man. If I get it up, I'll show you it.
Yeah, sounds good. I think the Patriots look good. Mac Jones didn't look 100% comfortable still to me. But, that's just the way of the road right now.
No, I don't like the way Mac looks. I think I said that to you guys.
Yeah,
didn't I?
you have been saying that.
Yeah. He didn't. No, he that game should have not been close. All right, so it was like 326, right? But all that was in. Let me look at the breakdown. I was trying to find that video. When were all the scores? Let's see. All right, first quarter 0-0. The second they scored 13 points. Then it was just 3 points in the third and 10 points in the fourth. But that game literally should have been like 326 by like the second quarter.
Yeah, and let's not
and just ride out the rest of the game.
Let's not forget this. Mac Jones throws 30 passes the whole game for 147 yards. Only 20 of them completed. One touchdown, 0 interceptions.
And they ran the ball for 78 yards.
Yeah, Stevenson.
So not good.
Had 60 of that. J.J. Taylor had 9. Jacoby Myers had 2. Kendrick Bourne had 1. But it's I don't know what they got to do with Mac Jones. He's a young guy and everything and stuff, but they're there to win football games and not make somebody happy. And, I mean, on the other side, Sam, with the Jets, 15 for 29, 103 yards, one interception, obviously no touchdowns. Nothing could get going.
J.J. Taylor got in there, too, though, 10 for 9.
Yeah.
Basically like a yard each, but still. He fumbled it, too, right?
Yeah.
He fumbled it, caught it back, so that sucked.
It's just an ugly mess at New England. Good win.
Kendrick Bourne also, didn't he fumble it also?
Yes.
So talk about Bill's going to be going nuts on these guys.
I just want to check and make sure I have the stat right here.
Ramondre Stevenson.
Kendrick Bourne. I'm not seeing a fumble, but it's not showing those. So
my stats aren't showing me that. No, I'm pretty sure he did. I don't think it was Aguilar. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's him. But regardless, they're making a bunch of mistakes.
Still, they got bailed out because the Colts are a broken team and have no identity this year.
The offense.
Yeah.
If they were, because that defense was playing great against.
I mean, they can only play so good when they're on the field 90% of the time.
Well, so like if you play, all right, you did a good defensive series. Literally, 3 plays later, you're back out there.
Yeah.
And then you're back out there again. Then you're back out there again.
It's like, I can't sit for 10 minutes just to cool off. I get it. It makes sense. But, yeah, I think Patriots, good win. Got to clean it up still. Got to be better.
Yeah, Colts, if that was a better – because the last couple of weeks, it's been the same thing. The Jets, their offense sucked. They played better this week. Wilson, another week in. They also ran the ball on the Bills. But not – I'll wait for that game.
Excuse me. I need a coffee. All right. Can we talk about a team I got right here?
Another team? So you done with this game?
I'm done with them.
All right, so let me real quick. I think the Pats going forward really need to
clean up their offense.
They got to clean up their offense, but I think they're going to be some fans disappointed when they face a really good defense. I mean, a really good offense because they've been facing nothing but junk.
Correct.
I don't think they have they think, wow, this team's really good.
Can we say that though with the Jets? I mean, with the Jets that have been winning and beating good teams, they had a bad week. They're good offense.
Well, the Jets had a bad week against the Pats.
Correct.
Horrendous.
Correct, but they're still a good offense.
Not really. I mean,
to beat the Bills,
it's another week with like Robinson.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they lost Breece Hall.
Yeah.
And who was it today? I can't think of the guy's name, but they had another. Well, when we get to that game, I'll show you the stats. There's another running back that had a lot of yards too.
Yeah.
But no, I just think when I speak to Patriots fans, Joe, he thinks they're playing on top of the world, and I just think
they're not.
I think expectations are a little too high.
Yeah.
And I think
you don't have TB12 back there, Joe.
No, not even that, but like they have a hard schedule coming up.
Yeah.
A big long, like a hard.
We'll see what
stretch.
happens. Gonna have to see what happens. That's the only thing.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. Want to go to
big game I wanted to talk about real quick.
Go for it, man.
Eagles, Texans. What the hell? The Texans are putting up 17 points on the number 2 defense maybe in the league right now.
Yeah, I know, man.
Come out swinging on the Eagles, stun the Eagles with a first touchdown.
Yeah, I know.
Sheesh. I think we talked about this. We agreed the Texans are a good team. They're missing 1-2 key guys on each side of the ball, but the Texans to put this up against the Eagles. Listen.
Yeah, we went over this in the preview.
Yeah, and
yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no. I was just gonna say, we went a lot more in depth. So if you haven't watched the preview, definitely watch that.
Yeah.
We kind of went through our, we both picked the Pats to beat the Colts.
Correct.
We knew the defense was gonna be pretty good.
Yeah. But the Texans 1-6-1 does not define who they are. I don't think. I think.
So you know how I was talking to somebody about this today. They're a team that lacks elite talent.
I would say that. Yeah.
They have a bunch of good players,
and they got a great QB.
Yeah, I like him. Yep.
I like him. Build around him.
Definitely.
Use this year. Tank the rest of the year. Don't try to win a game. Get these draft picks. Do your reports.
Oh yeah.
Build around this guy.
Yeah.
Oh my Lance, I'm telling you right now, Houston will be a problem. Get rid of Brandon Cooks. Like, as soon as you can trade him for picks.
Yeah. Do you think? All right. So another thing I had today was it was. What do you think of Cooks? I think he's an above average receiver.
Brandon Cooks?
Yeah. I wouldn't say he's elite.
He can be. I think he can be.
You think he has like streaks of elite?
I mean, if you put him on the Ravens, you put him on the Cowboys, he's elite.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I think.
I mean, that makes a little bit of sense.
It all depends who's throwing you the ball and play schemes, how you play. Like, listen, you don't go into a game thinking, oh, you know what? Cooper Kupp isn't going to get anything because, Marshawn Lattimore's on him or this one's on him, You scheme around that to get your guy open. Brandon Cooks is a speedy guy. He's that guy that like how Brady always used to hit like Edelman quick, like we were talking about.
He had Cooks for a year.
Yeah, but Cooks got laid out in the Super Bowl.
I know.
Laid out with that blind tackle, But like I said,
Jenkins,
I think what?
I think it was Malcolm Jenkins.
Yeah, but I just think he can be elite if you put him on the right team with the right quarterback and the right coach.
I mean, he looked. I'm like dating it here, but he looked awesome with Breeze back in the day.
He did.
His rookie contract.
He looked great.
Amazing. Why? Yeah. Let me ask you this: why is he on like his 10th team? It feels like he was on the Rams. He was.
Listen, he played good for the Patriots. I remember that.
Well, he was on Patriots, Rams. This is his second stint on the Texans.
Maybe.
Texans. He was on. Was he on the Cardinals? No.
But I do.
He was on the Saints, obviously.
Yeah, but I do think he's above average. I truly, truly believe that.
I think he's above average. I just don't know if he's elite. He's not Hopkins, Adams, Tyreek Hill.
No, he's probably a tier right under them.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
But there's still.
But those guys, Diggs, like those guys.
There's still like, there's like and then there's like average, beyond average, then that tier, then the elite guys.
Yeah, I know what you mean. All right, we'll agree to disagree a little bit.
Yeah, but fly, Eagles, fly, baby. I'm a believer. I don't
know. I'm hoping they lose pretty soon.
Dude, their backs were against the wall against Houston. Houston was playing really good.
That to me says there's cracks in the armor.
No, that says to me they were on a bye and now they're fresh.
Oh, I'm hoping they're resting on their laurels. They're starting to. Oh, we don't gotta worry about that. Oh, you want to go to the park? You want to go to Six Flags? You want to get some dinner? I'll study later. Don't worry about it.
Cut it out. I actually, speaking of that, you want to go to the park? Where you want to go? This? I saw a meme that Juju Smith-Schuster. Well, not a meme. He said that him, Kelsey, and Patty were playing in MS Marquez, Valdez Scantling.
Yeah, Valdez Scantling. Yeah.
Did I say it right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, whatever.
Marquez,
they were playing Call of Duty the night before. They all took off that this past game, the game before.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah, I just feel like we all got each other's backs." And then I just see a meme of Kyler Murray trying to sneak in with them. Because you know what I'm talking about? Because he has that he had that thing in his contract.
Yeah. With the whole like not studying, and he's like because they were saying he's
playing video games and not.
Yeah. I saw the memes when it was like why he played bad tonight or something like
that. Dude, the internet bullied them into taking that out of their contract.
Definitely.
Funny.
Well, every media person too, and it just didn't look good. And why would you give him the money if you don't think he's going to study too?
Yeah. I mean, he's a good quarterback. He just needs a little bit more.
I think he needs a better coach.
I think they need a better coach and a better offensive line.
Half these guys, I think if you gave him Belichick, they'd be amazing.
Yeah.
You know who I would want Belichick to take right now? And we'll talk about him in the overall scores. Let me get it up. I'm known for forgetting names. Panthers QB just benched for PJ Walker.
PJ Walker?
No, they benched PJ Walker.
Oh, Baker Mayfield?
Baker Mayfield. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
I knew who I wanted to say. I just couldn't think of his name.
You're good.
Baker Mayfield. If you could put him on the Pats and have Bill Belichick.
You think they do good?
I think it'd be awesome. I think it would also remove him from being maybe a little bit entitled. And it would really study him up.
I mean, let's just fly, Eagles, fly. They freaking destroyed. They got to keep it up. Houston, tank, do your thing. Let's jump into that game because the Panthers got absolutely obliterated. Then you put Baker Mayfield last second to bail you out, and he comes down and scores 2 touchdowns. Like, put Baker in. You traded for him. Let him play. Let him get the reps. It's a new offense. Not everything is going to click right away.
He was injured.
Yeah, put him in if he's healthy. If you feel that if you feel strongly enough that you need to get points on the board and you're going to bench PJ Walker and put in Baker Mayfield, who's injured, and then comes out swinging,
Yeah.
would that game be that bad if they played Baker? That's what I'm wondering.
They probably would have won it outright.
Because I feel like PJ Walker is trying to be a Lamar, something he'll never be. Sorry.
Yeah, I gotta show you this clip. I think I can show this. I'm not gonna show it. You guys can hear it. All right, ready? This is the clip. Let me turn on the volume. This is the Jeff Saturday clip.
I can't hear it.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Show me after.
All right, good.
Yeah. But I think PJ Walker's being somebody who he's not going to be, and Baker Mayfield should be the starter if you want to win a game. I mean, how embarrassing is it that you let a running back score 5 touchdowns on your defense? What the hell is going on in Carolina?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, my God, Nick.
Dude, it's such a good clip. I have to show you it.
Oh, my God, Nick.
It seriously is.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Nah, we're cool. Nah, we're cool.
As you did that for like the mic'd up guys, that's be funny, huh? Oh man, the NFL film screw.
Yeah.
They are like, you did me a solid, Peyton. Thank you.
Yep. You made this, so this is gonna last.
I'm getting a raise.
But I mean, how embarrassing is it, Nick, that you got a Bengals running back in Joe Mixon, who's been kind of average, a little above average this year, come out and drop 55 fantasy points, 5 touchdowns, 4 rushing, one receiving. Like, what?
Joe Mixon, where have I heard that name before? Where have I heard that name
Oh,
before?
when I won that jersey. I almost sold my soul today in fantasy for him.
Oh, really?
DeAndre Hopkins and Kenneth Walker and Kadarius Toney for Mixon, St. Brown on the Lions, Amar St. Brown, and Chase Claypool.
You think? Yeah, but you don't know what Chase is going to be yet.
Yeah. Why do you think I'm staying put? I got to be smart here. Playoffs are coming. One wrong move and I'm out. Give me Derrick Henry. Go ahead.
Do you want to do a full in-depth?
No.
Of this
No,
game?
that was embarrassing. You don't have to do a full
say.
in-depth. If you do want full in-depth teams and you guys are watching this, now, later, wherever
later,
it is,
yeah.
we can definitely throw up a quick video on what we think and recaps of certain games. There's just so many to go through, and we're late night football talk. We want to eventually go to sleep.
Nah, it's all good. It's late night football talk. We record late videos. It's all good.
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's get into my game of the week here. All right. The best game that
Ugh.
this weekend.
Ugh.
No, honestly, there's only one reason I really liked this game, and
We're talking about the Bucs.
Yeah, with Rams at Bucks.
Okay.
All right, so the score was 13-16. Brady, obviously, I did a live stream for this, so check that out. It's on YouTube already. That's actually so much easier doing these live streams than doing all the video editing and all that stuff.
Yeah. It's a lot to edit.
So
I'm not going to make fun of you on stream, but off stream I will make fun of you.
So Brady had basically the comeback kid. Took it down to the house and 45 seconds left and won the game with a touchdown to K. Dotton, who, it's funny today.
They sold out for that run, though. They were planning Fournette to bruise that in.
No,
the
you
Rams.
know why? Oh, yeah, but that's dumb. You know why they couldn't? Because I think there was only like 8 seconds left.
No. They had enough time. If they just ran it and then spiked it instantly, they would have had another shot.
No, because these guys. No, because you know why? No one's getting up. I'm not getting up. I'd be laying down on the guy, whatever. You can't run it. You have to throw it, and that's why. But what's crazy is, so the last time they were in the red zone, he threw it to Scotty. Scotty should have caught it at like 2 minutes.
Brady threw it way too high, hit his face mask. But go ahead. Look at the video.
Yeah, you're telling me if it actually hit him in the collarbone, right?
It actually hit his face mask.
Yeah, that's fine because these things are
He's
freaking
trash.
huge. And he should have caught it. Anyways.
Wait, real quick. How many? Just want to see something.
He's over 100,000 yards.
Yeah. Whatever.
Career
He only
post-
threw one touchdown. Jeez.
Oh, who cares? Whatever. There was like 3 field goals and a touchdown. Yeah, I
Baker
hear you.
Mayfield threw more.
Hey, there was still a good defense.
No, I will say this was a big defensive game.
And
No,
I'll say
all
this.
joking aside, I just like to rag on the Bucks because of Nick. But all joking aside, both defenses played very well, I think.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Yeah, I mean, so I've been shitting on the line for like weeks now. That was a good performance yesterday.
It was a good performance.
So Nick Leverett let up 1 sack that came from Aaron Donald.
Yep.
But it's Aaron Donald, so what do you know what I mean? So big deal. But I saw Vita Vea's name more than Aaron Donald.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just reading. Yeah, I want to talk to you about something, right?
Go for it.
You got Leonard Fournette, who's a bruiser, right? We've said this week in a week.
Yeah, I mean,
You got
he's
White with a little bit more burst. I saw that because I watched this whole game. Let me ask you this: why aren't the Bucks running it just a little bit more and tire that defensive line, tire out these guys?
So what they were doing before was they were all right. So the first couple series they ran it,
Yes.
and then they tried to run it, and they're like second and long, third and long, and then literally it's like 2 incompletions. They're off the field. That's the problem.
Yeah. Well, you run it, throw, run it, throw.
But the Rams are so athletic. They caught on quick, and the running was over.
yeah.
And so that's kind of what it is.
Still got to
now.
set up the run, which they did, but it's hard. I guess it's hard if you're the Bucks O-line and can't open any holes.
Yeah. But they're getting a little bit better. I'm seeing.
I saw
little
life for this.
improvements.
I did see Fournette
I've
and
been I've been
White.
trashing them for a long time. I
You
want
have.
to give them props.
Yeah, you definitely have. Can I talk about something? Cooper Kupp. He looks annoyed. He looks annoyed.
Yeah. Well, I think he's like tired. He looks beat up, man.
Doesn't
Dude,
he?
He's literally like I said this during. He's their whole offense. He all right. So all the points they scored were literally both from them. They missed an extra point. So
You're talking about Kupp?
The Rams had 2 touchdowns, both from Kupp. Right?
He didn't have 2 touchdowns now.
Wasn't it 2 touchdowns?
No, Cooper Kupp had 1.
All right. So he basically got him down to the red zone though.
Yeah. Well, the first touchdown he had, he took it in for like 60 something yards. Yeah.
And the second one was a huge bomb.
But
He
it's
made
like-
as well.
It's like he's getting
He didn't
tortured
get into
out
the end
there.
zone, but yeah. he
Listen,
was-
Odell, go help your boy out because he needs help.
You know why Odell's not going there?
Because they're not a Super Bowl contending team right now.
Exactly.
He's not.
I have conversations about this, and it's like, I think he cares way more about getting another ring than anything else.
What do you think? Do you think Brady can make a playoff push here? Good playoff push here with how they're playing if they keep
So
improving.
they have a weak ass division, so it helps them a lot.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think if they start to show life like continuous weeks, get like 3-4 games won, then yeah, I would agree with you. Then it might be like 2020. They were losing games left and right. They lost to the Bears. Remember, I made that joke during the live stream about the 4 downs because he spiked it. Just stuff like that. So,
but you know who I didn't see get involved is Tyler Higbee this week. The Rams tight end.
No, actually, you're right.
I didn't see him get any.
Was he
targets
hurt?
or anything. No,
I don't remember him doing anything.
played.
But he was running for his life half the night.
Stafford, Vita
Yeah.
Vea. I mean, that man's like, you know who Vita Vea reminds me of? Of Vince Wilfork, where he just kind of grabs the line and
little
falls
quicker.
down. Huh?
Vita's a little quicker.
A little quicker, but that's who he reminds me of. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Yeah, definitely.
Which you need a Vince Wilfork kind of guy on your team.
Honestly, with the defensive line, so the the last game and the last couple games we've been getting shredded as far as running the ball.
Yeah.
The Rams couldn't run the ball; they were wrapping them up quick, and they were losing yardage. Sean Murphy, Bunting, and Davis
Yeah.
were literally their coverage was awesome in this game. Other than the busted coverage for Kupp,
Yeah.
they didn't leave Stafford with any avenues to throw the ball. So the line was getting to him. They had a couple stunts going up because they lost Shaq Barrett in the last game.
Yeah.
So no, it really worked out. It was like perfect.
Oh my Lanta, do you see this?
What's up?
Stafford, 13 for 27, 165 yards, 1 touchdown. Cooper Kupp, eight receptions for 127 yards. He is the offense.
I told you.
Literally. Damn. Cam Akers do something. Henderson.
Stafford was
something.
minus 1 yard.
Do something. Yeah, I think it was a good game all around. Good defenses, both sides of the ball.
48% completion.
Now, you know what gets me hype? When the announcers are like, in TB12, takes the field. Like, we haven't seen him do this a million times. And in my head, I'm like, yeah, whatever. He ain't going to do it. And then all of a sudden, you just, whoa, what?
Actually, I was listening to his podcast today.
They're in the red zone? What?
Dude, K. Dotton. I think he's QB1. I'm in a tight end 1. I think he already passed Cameron Brate.
I don't know, man. They're going to give Brate another shot.
No, I mean, he'll play, but I think Cade's first off, he's younger. He's better overall now.
Yeah.
And I think he's just more athletic than Cam Brate.
Yeah.
And if he keeps doing if he can string stuff like that together, gain a lot of confidence in Brady, and just really start to mesh with him because Brady loves his tight ends.
Yep.
The ceiling is like a lot higher than him and Brady.
And I think that opens up more room for guys like Mike Evans, Fournette, Godwin, if the tight end can be more involved. Because right now, because you got to remember, Tom Brady, he's been doing that for how long with Gronk? He likes the tight ends, you know? So
Yeah. Well, Jones, too. Jones got hurt. See, there was like 6 drop passes today. During this game, yesterday. And Julio Jones was on the field, and he literally on one
Did he get hurt?
So on like the third down, he like tripped and then like stayed on the ground for a second and got up so gingerly and walked to the sideline. And then I think Brady finally was kind of like, all right. I don't know if he told the coach because he was trying to tell the receivers coach to send him in. And he kept saying no.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so I bet you Brady was probably just like, listen, we're dealing with these guys. Julio could just get hurt in the middle of the play. We're like, we're not doing this. Or like, we got to go win some points. And Scotty was in. He would have taken Scotty out. I think he wanted the speed in there.
Scotty's quick.
No, he's quick. And if you saw Ramsey was playing like 10 yards off. The only thing I could possibly think of why you would play such like off coverage is that you're worried about Scotty just running deep on you quick.
Yeah.
And then, like, because that's what they usually do with Scotty all the time. He just runs like go routes half the time.
He's quick, man.
I mean, he's quick. He's not like Tyreek quick, but he's like deceptively quick.
Speaking of which, Tyreek Hill, first wide receiver this year to hit 1,000 yards. Continue.
2,000 yards?
1,000. This year.
Oh, first person to hit 1,000. Oh, okay.
This
I
year.
told you he's gonna beat the record.
What's the record?
I don't know. Let's find out. I'm pretty sure it's close to 2,000.
Is it? Didn't Cooper Kupp come close to it last year?
Yes. I think he had 1,900.
Again, I apologize for my yawn. I'm so tired. I've worked all night.
1964. Calvin Johnson, 2012.
1964?
Yep. 1,964 yards. He'll beat him. He's already now, here's the deal. I was talking to Joe about this today.
Oh.
Where
are you at, Joe?
He has to do it before the 17th game.
Why?
Because that's how many games Calvin had.
Oof.
For it to count in my eyes, he has to do it before the 16th.
I don't know, man.
I'm sorry, before the 17th game. No, you don't get the extra game to do it. No, as far as I'm concerned, yeah. If you want.
So does that matter in anything then? If I'm a basketball player or a football player and I get 10 rings in 10 seasons, and this guy does 20 seasons and gets 15 rings, is he better than me?
Yeah, I hold it against you if you have like 10 rings and there's only 6 teams. I mean, come on now. Yeah, I do.
Still
free agency versus no free agency. I hold all that shit
against
together.
Professionals.
No, I mean, yeah, everything. Honestly, you gotta take every situation individually.
Yeah.
Okay, let's. All right, so as a non-Bucks fan, what'd you think?
Again,
do you think they can go on a road?
No.
Yeah, I mean,
Mike Evans and Godwin need to get it together. They need to open up holes for Fournette and or White. I don't think Otten is enough to get them going 100%. I think it's enough to open up a little bit more for Mike Evans and Godwin. But with Godwin and Mike Evans both dropping passes, Mike Evans seems completely out of it. Thank God I got rid of him in fantasy.
Yeah, but he got crunched.
Huh?
He got crunched. On
I don't.
the first
Yeah, he
play.
did get crunched, but even after that and stuff, I just don't see. Like even before that, I should say, I just don't see Mike Evans. I don't understand what's going on with him. Is he getting a divorce too? Is he Team Giselle? Like
Hey, shout out to Electro Wizard stopping by to say hello.
Hey,
appreciate the support.
What's good, man? What's good? Thank you so much for that like, man. I really appreciate that. Nick appreciates that.
Yeah, so okay,
I'm proud of you for not typing and talking back. Sorry, I had to throw that in there.
That was a pet peeve of Drew's. Whatever. Who cares? No one listens to Drew.
Yeah, no one listens
all right,
to Drew.
so let's go.
Trust me.
All right, I want to talk Bills Jets now.
Again?
No, I want to go a little more in depth.
Ugh.
All right, Wilson made some crazy throws in this game.
Yeah, he did. He's a stud. Josh Allen sucks.
Like I said, Josh Allen. No, Jeff, you take that back.
He didn't throw one touchdown against the Jets, and he threw 2 interceptions. Tell me how he doesn't suck.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
He ran for some.
Huh?
He ran for 2 touchdowns, didn't he?
No one counts that.
Yeah, he ran for 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, because he's selfish.
Oh, please. Dude, honestly, like those 2 drives, he was killing it.
Yeah, no.
Literally,
No.
They couldn't even stop him until he hurt his
Josh
arm.
Allen's good, and honestly, man, I hate to see a player go out with an injury like Josh Allen.
He didn't go out.
He's going to go out.
He played the whole thing. I don't know. We'll see.
He's going to go out. I don't know what else to tell you. He's going out. He's injured. He's done.
I got to look into this some more. Yeah, go ahead. But Zach Wilson made some crazy plays. What's the rushing yardage for the Jets? That's what I want to say.
So Singletary still ain't it. 24 yards with 8 carries. James Cook still ain't it. Josh Allen's it for running back and quarterback. 9 carries, 86 yards. Passed 18 for 34, 205 yards. Look good. Stephon Diggs, 5 receptions, 93 yards. No touchdowns.
Beast.
God. Gabe Davis, 2 receptions, 33 yards. But you know what? They have so many mouths to feed. He's got like 1, 2, 3, 4 guys that are averaging, a couple receptions with like 20 to 30 yards each. Everyone gets fed. Diggs gets fed a little bit more, but Diggs is Diggs. He gets open a little bit better. He's quicker. He's got hands to catch the ball.
It's so effortless when you watch them. He's just like, oh, Diggs got it.
But see, that's what I'm talking about.
Out.
Yeah, but you need that kind of guy. Did you say? Oh man, we'll talk about that after.
When the chips are in the table, like when it comes time,
you
to
throw it down
time,
to Diggs and let him make a play.
Yeah,
that's what he's there for.
I will say this: if I was a Bills fan, I kind of would have been annoyed by the last play of the game, even though Sauce Gardner, basically already had his arms wrapped around Davis.
Yeah,
it was just. It reminded me of the Gronkowski play in 2017 against the Philadelphia Eagles when they were all yanking Gronk down from jumping up for the Hail Mary.
Oh yeah,
and it's like, well, we can't call a penalty on the last play of the game. It's like, well, then why are we playing the last play?
Yeah, you might as well send him to the locker room.
No, because it was just bullshit. But no, anyways, it wasn't quite as bad as the Gronkowski one, but I want to throw that in there. So anyways, give me some stats for the Jets again.
All right, yeah. So I was talking
rushing
about Bills.
Stats.
Here's some stats real quick. Zach Wilson, 18 for 25, 154 yards, 1 touchdown. Michael Carter, 12 carries, 76 yards.
Michael Carter.
Yeah, James Robinson, 13 carries, 48 yards. They're gonna have a big running back debate.
6.3
They got a good
average.
running back duo. They really do now. I mean, I pray Breece Hall gets back and can come back healthy because he looked really good, and I hate to see that happen to such a good rookie. Garrett Wilson, 8 receptions for 92 yards, 11.5 average. Couple other guys here with 10, 12, and 16, but no one's really talking about those guys.
He's got such a nice rapport with Wilson. Like some of those catches were awesome.
Yeah, they're definitely.
And that Michael Carter run for 25 yards, it looked like. Yeah, Zach Wilson, 106 QBR.
Oh,
if he could do that, because it's crazy. The Bills are, on par with the Pats defense. It's crazy. They must be giving them some special looks. I can't wait because is this the Pats bye week? So they're gonna face the Jets again.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it's any different.
I don't know. I mean, you got Robinson, Carter that are eating, and then now you got Zach Wilson with Garrett Wilson eating.
Yeah.
I mean, only makes sense.
I would think as a coach, if you played a team, you have all their notes.
You make those adjustments.
Make those adjustments. Then you just play one team and go back to that same book. Like, everything's still fresh in your head.
Yeah.
So maybe that'll benefit Belichick.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe, right?
Oh, man.
You want to move on?
Yeah. Greg Zuerlein's 53-yarder. That was sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's go on.
I got one.
Anyways, I hope if Allen's is out for the year, that's actually just a bad look for football. That's going to suck.
Super Bowl tickets now dropping. Get them at $1.99 each.
No, but like he's my Super Bowl pick, and I think he's like everyone's probably for the AFC, if not Mahomes. But tell me,
Mahomes ain't losing to the Jets. All right, I got one for you.
You never know. What?
I got a game for you.
Go for it.
I don't want to say it.
Why don't we just go Titans versus Chiefs?
No. We got to talk about something first.
Yeah, go for it.
I don't want to talk about this, man. All right. Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, my God, dude. So I will. All right, first, I just have to admit, did not watch too much of this game.
3 interceptions.
I will pull
in
it up now,
in the red zone, pretty much. Not.
Yeah,
he
I
wasn't
did
in the
see
red zone.
some of those.
But every
horrendous.
Every pass he threw towards the red zone, deep, short, was intercepted, knocked back, caught. Aaron Rodgers, man.
How do you only score 9 points against the Lions? Are you kidding?
I'm going to play devil's advocate here and go on and say he needs Devontae Adams back.
He just needs
Why didn't they go after Chase Claypool?
Okay.
Why did they not go after Chase Claypool?
All right, so Green Bay Packers, Dobbs got hurt. Cornerback Eric Stokes was ruled out in the second quarter. Dobbs was basically, I think, in like the first drive.
He got carted off, right?
Carted off. Aaron Jones, ankle injury. And linebacker Rashad Gary, knee exited early. Christian Watson evaluated for concussion. Jones was also seen in a walking boot.
A.J. Dillon's time. Got to prove yourself. If Aaron Jones is out, got to prove yourself.
Aaron Jones is like their best offensive guy.
He's the offensive guy.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, no. Rodgers, then him. That's all they got.
I think it's Aaron Jones, then Aaron Rodgers.
Probably right.
And then maybe Dillon.
How do you throw 3 interceptions, Rodgers? How?
He's going to be...
How do you fall with the ball?
He's got to be killing his touchdown to interception ratio that has been so good his whole career right now.
How does... You saw that... I forget who he threw to, but he threw it down the field to one of these guys. Let me look and see. I think it was Lazard. Maybe...
I can picture the play in my head. You're
and
talking
they
about the one
threw it down.
That the camera angle's on the bottom left of the screen.
And he caught it.
Oh, yeah.
And as he falls, he fumbles it. They strip it from him. And it's right next to him. And he gets flung back up and he misses.
Yep.
Oh. Aaron Rodgers, hang it up.
I think he is going to be done. Just because I don't think he really cares as much about football as much. Every year he's kind of saying that now. I know Brady kind of does that too, but at the same time, you never really question Brady's...
This is Brady's addiction.
Yeah.
He lost his damn wife, broken family, to lose rights of Gronkowski and to play football.
Gronk, there's rumors he might come back.
Oh, please.
I think after the bye week, maybe.
Oh, please.
I hope that, and then Edelman.
Oh, please.
Then you give me those two?
You want a bunch of washed up guys?
Yeah, I'll take... You mean 2 future Hall of Famers?
You mean 2 washed up guys?
Hey, you give me that? Why even play the rest of the games? Just give him the trophy now.
You feeling okay, bud?
Nah, I'm just a big Gronk and Edelman fans.
Everyone is in New England, but Edelman's a one-team kind of guy.
I don't know. He said he'd go for a playoff contender. Dude, the Pats? Hopefully they make the playoffs this year. No, seriously though.
Don't talk badly about my Patriots. Tell Brady to throw a better ball before you talk crap about my
The
team.
AFC East is tough.
No,
they're last in their division.
They'll be all right.
I hope so.
And Bill, we trust.
Well, I'll tell you what. If Allen's out, that might be true. I forget who the backup is for the Bills. I don't even know their backup quarterback.
You want to talk about another team?
Is that the guy from who's the?
I can find out right now.
The old backup in Minnesota, or he used to start in Minnesota.
I know who you're talking about. Hold
He just did like a skit too, where I think he was getting autographs from people.
Yeah,
I saw that.
I know it. Yeah, I did see the skit. Crap. Case Keenum.
Case Keenum. There you go. Yep. Yeah, Minnesota quarterback.
Can we? You want to talk about another team now?
Yeah, go for it.
No. Do you want to pick it this time?
Another game? Yeah.
I can pick one. I got one on mine right here.
Titans Chiefs. I want to go right to that.
Overtime, Mahomes. What are you doing?
All right, let's talk this. The Titans defense is awesome. They played the Chiefs. And
Malik Willis looks good too.
Oh, what are you talking? Malik Willis is
God,
so annoying during the whole end of that game. I just was like, dude, why don't you throw the ball instead, or get the grounding penalty instead of running 20 yards back, and then getting sacked, and then it's worse. Does that make any sense?
I guess not, now that you say that.
I mean, no one's open, dude. Just get the grounding penalty if you have to.
He didn't even look at Robert Woods. He didn't look at Woods once.
He actually threw, I don't know the receiver's name, but he threw a guy a perfect ball. He was placing balls in the right location. The guys were like literally right to their hands and bounces off. It's like, dude, you guys should have caught that.
Yeah.
That should have had that one, should have had that one. They weren't catching it. They need better offensive talent. If they had A.J. Brown, this game they win.
I don't know, man.
Yep, they definitely win.
I don't know. How did Mahomes
the best defense was against Kelsey. I loved watching Kelsey be so frustrated during this game. Finally, a team that plays Kelsey the way he's supposed to be played.
He's still better than Gronk, so it doesn't matter.
Oh my God, Drew, you're killing me today. You're killing me today.
Why?
Oh, because you're talking nonsense.
Let's get to the nitty gritty, Nick. What am I killing you on?
Well, because you're killing my Bucks talk. You're talking over here about washed up. Talking about some Hall of Famers and.
Do you think Julian Edelman's going to come back and be the stud he is? You think Rob Gronkowski is going to jump in and be the Hall of Famer player he was right away?
Yeah, he already did. Oh yeah, definitely. Red zone threat, their biggest issues. Yeah, throw him against anybody.
Okay. I will take everything back if that happens and he plays well.
I'm rooting for it.
Right. I would love to see them come back.
But no, Kelsey. Okay, so the way Belichick would play Kelsey is you hit him off the line and you hit him down the field as soon as he's trying to make his breaks.
Yeah.
Exactly what the Bucks did against Kelsey in the Super Bowl in 2020 and they won.
I mean,
Levante David was literally contacting him at his point of his break.
Can you pull up stats on this for me? What was the time of possession for Kansas City and Tennessee? Because I look at Mac Jones and he throws 30 passes all game, and you look at Mahomes and he's throwing 68.
26 Tennessee, 41 Kansas City.
Oh, so Kansas City had the ball most of the game, huh?
They killed it. Yep. First downs, 9-29 for Kansas City.
Wow.
And look how close that game was for that. That's how good the Tennessee defense was.
Wow.
Total yards, 499 for the Chiefs, as I'm talking about how good the defense is. But still, no, it was situationally amazing because they would sack them out of field goal range, everything. 229 to 499, 57 passing yards for the Titans. Like, that's abysmal. To 422 for the Chiefs. 172 rush yards for the Titans. Derrick Henry. Still couldn't win my fantasy game this week, but he gave me a lot of points. 2 touchdowns, 77 rush yards for Kansas City, 8 penalties versus 10 penalties, 83 to 98 for total return yards, and total plays, 48 for the Titans, 91 for the Chiefs. That is insane. The average, I think, is like 70.
Yeah. We covered a lot of games tonight, and I have a question.
Yeah, go for it.
A lot of the ones I've seen, minus 2 teams this week, but I've been noticing this more periodically, and I'm just bringing it up now. Did the NFL figure out that running backs are just not needed unless you're Derrick Henry, pretty much, and Austin Eckler?
Or Jonathan Taylor?
No, not just Jonathan Taylor, but I mean, you look at Ramon Stevenson's. Yeah, listen, you put a running back on the 1, 2, 5 yard line, they're most likely going to score, right?
Yeah.
But you're not getting guys like Derrick Henry. What?
No, I said unless you're Marshawn Lynch. I was just
Yeah,
making
unless
a
you're
joke.
Marshawn Lynch. But then you look at Derrick Henry and you just go like this, hand on the ball. Next thing you know, you're 40 yards down the field. You know what I'm
Dude,
saying?
That is awesome.
Did the NFL figure out all these other Clyde Edwards-Helaire gone, Pacheco gone, what's his name? Ramon Stevenson. Yeah, he's good, but he's also catching a lot. He's not really running a lot, I would say. But Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon, they've been catching a lot more than they are running. Aaron Jones is running a little bit more than Dillon, but still, I'm just not seeing running backs be studs this year. And I think maybe that comes from fantasy and seeing like a lot of different teams that I play every week and their schemes. I mean, yeah, so, like for Fournette, like is he figured out, or is it just not? You get where I'm going with this?
No, I know what you mean. I would say, I don't know. I think the linebackers are getting better, faster. And I think the defenses right now.
Is there a point to sell up big for a big running back if you just get a couple stud receivers?
I think running backs are, unless you have like that ultimate running back. I think it's a lot easier to replace them.
Because look at
Brees Hall. You can get guys in the draft that immediately can plug in.
Michael Carter automatically filled in. Then they trade for James Robinson. I understand that. But then you have but then you have San Francisco 49ers that use Deebo Samuel as
CMC.
everything, right? Yeah, but they haven't played a game yet because Deebo's been out and CMC played, So, and then you look at Cooper Kupp, they're also using him for jet sweeps and quick screen passes to, a lot of people don't like my way of thinking here, but a screen pass when they haven't moved off the line maybe an inch, to me that's a run. Because
I know what you mean. Yeah.
It's almost like a forward lateral. It's not like he took a route, he stood there, went like this, and tried to make play.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So it's like, what's the point of running backs anymore? Like, you really don't need one. Scheme around your fastest guy and your best guy, and go from there.
I mean, I still would argue that they are needed.
If you're Derrick Henry.
No, but Jonathan Taylor's good. I just think this year too the line play is probably a little bit down.
Yeah.
And the defense. So, I think the NFL's kind of shifted in. You couldn't play defense for like the last 5 years.
Yeah.
For the most part, it's just complete offense, killing it, right?
Yeah.
Scoring's down, but I think all these edge rushers and all this speed in the linebacker position is what's negating all that.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of these guys are just like running down the field. They're looking for flags or something like that. You know what I mean? But I think the line play is really what's changed everything.
Yeah.
On the defense.
Sorry, every game that we've mentioned, I'm looking at running backs and I see, 16 carries for 30 yards, and then, Clyde Edwards-Helaire 5 and 6 between him and Pacheco, and they're 5 yards each, Then you just look at Derrick Henry and Austin Eckler, and they got over 112 in Mixon this week, and they got touchdowns, they got yards, they got carries, they got everything. It's like, what are these other teams
you got to
doing?
play multiple. You got to play multiple at this point.
I think you have to. And you know who started doing that first? It was Bill Belichick. I think. Back in the day.
He would have like James White.
Yeah, well, James White would play this one, this half. Then the next guy plays this half.
Woodhead before him.
Yeah. Blount. He was getting taken out for series. It's and that's the thing about Belichick. He doesn't care about our fantasy. He's gonna play his guys the way he wants to play.
Yeah, whatever.
And that's why it's hard to pick players on his team.
Yeah, whatever he thinks will win that week is what he's gonna go with.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, yeah, I definitely agree with
100%. So, but I just want to touch on that real quick, just because it was something different to talk about, other than just scores and games.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
Have you thought about it like that though? Like,
no, I haven't.
Rashad White, Fournette's not doing anything. Stevenson's doing a little. Then you got Henry killing it. Then you look at Jonathan Taylor, Deion Jackson not doing anything. Singletary's not doing anything. They look good when you watch it. Singletary. Wow, that was a good run. Then you look 5 carries, 23 yards.
Yeah. Well, because they're that's probably 5 different drives, and it's that one play he makes, and it extends the drive.
Correct.
And then for the most part, then he's hitting digs, and he's hitting digs.
Correct. Yeah. But I just noticed that running backs just seem to be not needed as much this year. I feel like we're passing the ball a lot more. Or the quarterbacks are trying to be a Lamar or Michael Vick. Getting tired over there?
Yeah, me on too.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
You want to just steamroll through some of the games?
I'm going to steam
and we'll
through
talk
some
about
of
them?
these, but I want to get to Baltimore.
Yeah, go ahead.
The game that was tonight. Okay, so I didn't get to watch much of these, so I won't have too much. But you just tell me what you think. Chargers 20-17 against the Falcons.
We figured that was going to happen. I think we actually said a close score for that.
And that was a late comeback by the Chargers, I believe, too.
Yeah. Austin Eckler looks great, too. Herbert, I mean, it looked good with having no receivers. Go ahead.
Thank you, Chargers, because that helps the Bucks.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
Because now they're leading the division again.
Yeah.
Dolphins at Bears. Man,
Pitiful.
Justin Fields, though. Huh?
Pitiful if you're Miami. You let Justin Fields run for over 100 yards?
I want to see, let me look at his pass yards in this game.
Who?
Justin Fields.
Look at his rushing yards.
I will. Let's see here. 60% completion, 17 for 28. That's actually really good for him. 123 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Yep.
109 QBR. Who's he? Let me see what he was thrown to. David Montgomery's awesome, 14 for 36, but 2.6 yards per carry. That's not good. So rushing, Justin Fields, 15 for 178. Oh my God, 12-yard average. That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
61
because
yard
you know what he does?
long.
You know what he does that I like about Fields?
Wow.
Yes, Lamar runs the ball good, but Lamar is a run first, pass later. Justin Fields is, I'm going to sit in this pocket. Oh, crap, I have to move to the left. Oh, crap, I have to move to the right. Nothing. Then he just takes off like a lightning bolt. He kind of waits it out as long as he can. And I think that's going to save him longevity if he waits it out. Because he's just sliding.
You can't hit him anymore either, yeah.
No, he's just, the defense is too sprawled out looking for that deep ball, that corner slout that went from the left side of the field, right side of the field, and Justin Fields just exposing it. And I think Chase Claypool, once he gets the playbook down and the coaching down and understands timing with Justin Fields, that's going to be incredible. And to go up against Miami, a high-powered offense like that, and score almost the same amount of points, yeah.
No, I agree there. So let me just break down some of the receiving for this one. Darryl Mooney, 7 for 43, 6.1 yard average, 1 touchdown. Cole Kmet, tight end, 5 for 41, 8.2 average, 18-yard long with a 2-touchdown game. Chase Claypool, 2 for 13, 6.5 yards.
Not bad for his first game, honestly.
Average. No, that's not bad at all. Dante Pettis, 1 for 12. Let's see here. They also got Chase Claypool on a run, 1 for 4 yards. That ain't bad.
Something.
Yeah, seriously.
It looks like they want to get him involved in the offense.
No sacks on their defense.
Yeah. So I think they look good.
A bunch of tackles, and that's not bad for even. And they lost Roquan.
To lose Roquan and still put up this, it was a good high-powered offense game. Let's
check out. I'll just go by the Dolphins while I get this up here too. Tua Tagovailoa, 21 for 30. That's awesome. 70% completion, 302 yards, 3 touchdowns, 145 QBR.
Jeez.
That is insane, isn't it? Okay, rushing. Jeff Wilson Jr., 9 for 51, 5.7 average. No touchdowns. Raheem Mostert, 9 for 26, 2.9. Receiving Tyreek Hill, 7 for 143, 20.4 yard average. That's crazy. 1 touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 5 for 85, 17-yard average, 26 long with 1 touchdown. And then Jeff Wilson Jr. also had a receiving touchdown.
Wow.
I don't know if they had. So Melvin Ingram and Duke Riley both had sacks.
Wow.
On the defense.
That was a good game.
Yeah, pretty crazy, man. Okay, so let's. I'm gonna run through the Week 9 games real quick, and then we're going to finish up with Baltimore. So let's see. Dolphins at Bears, 35-32. That was close. The Seahawks at Cardinals,
fly, Seattle, fly.
Oh, man. Seattle, the Bucks get next.
That's going to be a tough game. Kenneth Walker's going to – if they can't stop the run, Kenneth Walker is going to run all over them. They need Vita Vea big here.
And Hicks.
So yeah,
Hicks
as well.
So
yep.
That'll be nice.
That's going to be a big game.
I think they're also going to have Winfield back now.
If Brady beats Seattle, they're going on a playoff run.
I'd agree with that. Gino's playing the best.
And I'm not saying defensively step up. I'm saying defense and offense step up. I don't want to see one
as a team. As a team.
Correct. I don't want to see, oh, yeah, well, they did good because Brady scored a lot and the defense didn't really do crap. No, both sides of the ball need to do good against Seattle. Seattle's playing lights out. So.
No, I definitely.
Geno Smith is a dog.
Hey, Raiders at Jaguars.
Josh McDaniels, I think Belichick will take you back. You suck.
You think he's going to get fired?
Oh, yes.
I think he's getting fired.
I'm shocked he's not yet. But also, I think a lot of it's on also Derek Carr. He wasn't really targeting Devontae Adams last game. Then this game he does and stuff like that. Like,
they should get rid of him.
How many times do me and you talk about you got these Diggs, you got your Kelseys, you got your OBJs, your Cooper Kupps, you got your Devontae Adams. Just throw the ball and let him catch it.
Yeah, no, it's an issue.
Yeah. So
definitely, man.
Go ahead. Sorry, my rant's over.
No.
Sorry,
I'm just listening.
I get fired up.
I agree. I mean, hey, I actually think there's a chance maybe Brady goes to the Raiders next year. But
I could see that.
You know who's my fill-in for Josh McDaniels?
Who?
Sean Payton. I think he'd be a great coach there.
That'd awesome. I heard he wanted Carolina though. Sean Payton wanted to go to Carolina, but why are you going to go to Carolina when they just gave up Robbie Anderson and CMC?
They can't. Saints own their owners' rights still.
Oh,
too.
Do they?
They're not giving them to the Panthers.
No, you're probably right.
Okay, so let's keep going here. Vikings at Commanders.
Let's go Vikings. Kirk Cousins City.
20-17. Dude, the Commanders played.
No, they played a good game.
Really good.
They played a good game, but Justin Jefferson. I think I looked, and like in the first half, he had like 4 receptions, like 60, 70 yards, and a touchdown.
Really?
Yeah, in the first quarter, I should say.
I still have to fill out. I have to fill in on that one.
You watch the highlights on that one. That game was amazing. And Kirk. Oh, did you see the video of Kirk Cousins on the plane?
Out?
Yeah. Heineke played good. Samuel played good too. Curtis Samuel.
He always plays good in big games.
Yeah, but did you see the video of Kirk Cousins on the plane after?
Yeah, with the tie around his neck or whatever, and like, isn't he like shirtless or something?
He was shirtless with like a bunch of chains on his neck, and
right.
he was going like this and stuff.
Yeah,
and dude, it had me dying. He's feeling good, 7-1.
I think he was. Was he on the Manning cast tonight?
I don't know.
But there was they were showing it, laughing about something.
I want to go back to something. Seattle. Did you say DK Metcalf's touchdown in that game?
No, I didn't.
Watch the highlights. He literally like caught it, and as he catches it, he like tiptoes and then fell backwards instantly. I don't know how he had the room or the patience of it.
Yeah, no,
it was pretty good.
Check that one out.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. I'll catch up on those 2 games.
Please do.
We went over Packers and Lions, Bills at Jets, Panthers at Bengals, Seahawks, Cardinals. Let's see. All right, let's get to the Ravens and Saints. What'd you think? Did you watch much of this? I know
Isaiah Likely.
Dude, that long run up the sideline, I thought he was out.
Yeah.
He had it, Johnson. Hey, I played the Saints. The Saints tight end. Oh yeah. Wait, is that what I was thinking? No, I think the Saints tight end is the guy who made it. Oh, my bad. That was I was confusing Johnson with Likely.
Oh,
no, Likely was awesome too, though.
You saw that first touchdown? Yeah. I said in the group chat to B-Trip, I said, hey, thanks for letting Andrews get hurt. Likely's doing good over here.
Yeah, no, definitely.
For a fill-in, just to get me a touchtown, 9 point. I mean, I didn't need it. I won to a guy that was on bye.
Hey, what'd you think of I forget who it was, the guy that was like acting like the receiver that caught it, acting like he was gonna throw it, and he fumbles the ball forward.
Oh yeah, I saw that briefly because I was on a
that?
work call, so I looked up and I saw it briefly, and then I looked back down.
Yeah, how stupid.
Oh my goodness, it's crazy. But I will say, Alvin Kamara, what's going on? Is he getting suspended?
Why is he getting suspended?
You didn't hear he beat the tar out of somebody in Vegas?
Oh, he already did a long time ago, though.
No. This just happened again.
Again?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Really?
It was news that just came out.
I'll have to check it up. So I don't know enough to talk.
I'm gonna have to check it out now too, because maybe I'm wrong, but they are saying a late suspension.
Really?
Where it's like you let him play the whole season and you're gonna throw a suspension at him now. Come on. Oh no, you know what it was? It was probably the same altercation, But now,
yeah, Punchman and Las Vegas Casino, new video shows.
yeah.
Okay.
But
I bet you same incident, new video happened to it.
Same incident, new video, but now there's a lot of he's suing Alvin Kamara.
Oh, I got you. So that's possible just because it makes it look bad.
Correct.
So, yep, it's definitely possible.
Yeah,
all right, so let's look at some of the. One
Go
thing
ahead.
I would say here is I felt like both lines played pretty good. They gave enough time.
Yep.
Towards the end of the game, the Baltimore Ravens definitely took over, but both quarterbacks had enough time to kind of.
Lamar was like shit tonight. I'm sorry.
You think so?
I
I thought he looked all right.
He only had like 100 and something yards throwing.
No, but he's still running awesome.
No, he
A
is.
little too physical though, because he doesn't.
He only had
the frame.
133 yards, but running he had 11 carries for 82 yards. So I mean, it's not bad for Lamar because he's more of a running back, at least to me. Dude, Michael Thomas out for the season due to a toe issue.
Dude, he's missing time on top. I mean, they're not going anywhere, so
I might as well just get rid of him.
you can't get. No, you
Try and
need him
get
to
a
come
late
back,
pick.
get healthy, make him look good, and then.
Like they did CMC.
Well, like in the beginning of the year, he had 2-3 touchdowns right away.
He looked good. I was like,
Looked
Mike
awesome.
Thomas is back. Oh, he's on the injury report.
Sometimes that happens, though. You come back from being out so much, and then you hurt yourself.
Look at Deshaun Jackson. I was hoping big things from him, and he left the game with a hamstring injury.
Do what I tell you. Didn't I tell you hamstring problems?
Mm-hmm.
Am I right? Am I right?
You're right.
Yep, he's always got hamstring issues.
Ugh.
He had
all
like
right.
one good pass, one good catch.
Yeah.
All right, so let me give you some of the stats here. So you already gave Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, the 12 for 22.
Lamar Jackson rushing 11 for 82,
Yep.
7.5.
Yeah.
2 touchdowns for Kenyon Drake. Isaiah Likely, like you mentioned, 1 for 24, and it was a 24-yard run. That was the one up the sideline.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Or was that a cross?
It was kind of a cross. It led to the sideline. Yeah.
Okay, so Prochet, he had a couple, both his passes. This guy's acrobatic.
You know who doesn't get talked about enough is Chris Olave.
Yeah, I know what you mean too. He jumps out of the screen though because he's quick.
He's very, very good, and the Saints better do something to keep him around.
Yeah, well, he's a rookie, so they'll keep him around.
Yeah, I know.
Especially since Thomas is gone.
Huh?
Especially with Thomas.
Yeah, but Landry's gone too, and he can't be the only guy. He's not going to win you a
he's
Super
old.
Bowl by
Landry's
himself.
old.
Yeah.
I mean, Landry and OBJ the same age though, right?
Yeah.
So
Same draft class. Yep.
If they just had a good quarterback, like a real good, like an elite quarterback
At the Browns, are you saying?
on the Saints,
Yeah.
they would be such a good team. That defense is awesome.
Yeah.
They have so much talent on that team. It's ridiculous. They just ran into QB. They'd be back to when Breeze was there. Just not the last.
Breeze
year,
would eat with Chris Olave.
Oh, definitely.
Breeze
100%.
would eat.
Yep. Yeah, just 'cause he had crazy arm talent.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. On the Saints side of things, Andy Dalton, 19 for 29, 65% completion, 210 yards, 1 touchdown, 91 QBR, 1 interception. Not bad. That was not bad. And that pick, it was just got tipped.
Yeah.
It flew over the side.
I hate that
and then
counts against quarterbacks, but it is what it is.
And he just happened to catch it, and so it was fat guy run,
Yeah. Yeah.
Chris Olave, 6 for 71, 11.8, 16-yard long. Juwan Johnson, I did play him tonight, thank God. 2 for 42, 21-yard long. I'm sorry, 41-yard long, 1 touchdown. Thank God I played him.
You win this week?
No, I lost. Let's
You still don't want to give me Henry.
No. I'm not giving you Henry.
And you still won't give me Barkley.
118 to 102.
Sheesh.
Sucks. I had CD Lamb on a bunch of guys on a bye week.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
You making playoffs? 4 weeks left?
No, I'm not. I doubt it. I just made some bad choices in the draft this year. As much as I got Saquon in them, I got Saquon and
You did good at first, and then you sold out for Brady.
yeah.
You didn't need Brady.
Fucked me this year.
You did not need Brady. You could have let me pick him up, and I would have traded him for you for Henry. Damn it,
No,
Nick.
but I could have picked up someone who's like doing this, giving me the same amount, like 4 rounds later, 5 rounds later. Just that sucks. Any sacks this game? Yeah. Oh my God, the Saints defense had 3 sacks. What about the Ravens defense? Let's see here. They had to have. Yeah, we had a sack from Marlon Humphrey. Oh, that was off the side. That was a good sack too.
Yeah.
Calais Campbell half a sack, and Justin Houston, who I think picked it too, right?
Yeah.
2.5. Yeah, he had the
game.
interception. Yep. Yeah, definitely a good game. Thank you, Ravens, for taking the Saints out.
Saints are out.
No, it's 3. They're 3-6. They only.
It's
We're only up by 1 game. It's not. It's still close. We're a bunch of losers. But the Ravens 6-3.
Yeah.
What do you think? You think they can?
They're gonna make a push. It's the Ravens.
In order for me to think they can make a push, they have to actually. I'm never gonna pick them over the Chiefs.
Yeah.
They haven't showed me at all that they can beat the Chiefs.
Yeah.
You know, there's always doubt in my mind with them.
Yeah.
You too?
Yeah.
Yeah. So all right.
Mahomes is just a magician.
He is. It's because that Andy Reid offense is amazing.
Yeah.
All right, you want to call it?
Let's call it, man.
All right, let's call
It's
it.
3. It's past 3 a.m., man. Time to go to
This
bed.
is not the early morning football talk show.
No, but we definitely need to fit in like a early Saturday or something sometime. I know we're late night football talk, but, try and spice it up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We'll
figure something out.
We need to get a couple more episodes in. We've been cranking them out lately.
We have.
I definitely want to do more of the live reactions during the game.
Yeah.
I like that. So I did that yesterday. Check that out. That was kind of a sample. It was kind of a test run. That was me watching my Bucks. But all right. Thanks for joining us. Thank you, Drew.
Thank you, Nick, for having me. And
you'll see us for the preview Friday night. Yeah, we'll go live probably Friday night. Sound good?
I'll be there.
All right. Sounds good.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.